Good morning. It is Roz here. How are you this morning? It's a beautiful, warm, very warm morning here on Monday, the 11th of January 2021. And I'm transmitting or live streaming from Port Elliot, South Australia. So in the Southern Hemisphere, it is our summer. Now, I'm going to just got to find where my page is again. Whoopsie, there we go. I was going to say hello too. Gosh, I'm here. Morning, Roz, the cooking queen. Me, oh yeah, thank you. And Shaz says that because this morning I am going to be heading over to a volunteering position, a new one in a kitchen this morning. So it's something very different for me, and I'm looking forward to it. A bit nervous too, because my kids know what a wonderful cook I am. And here we go with good morning to you too. Thank you for being here. We've got Letza here as well this morning, and we have another good morning from a Facebook user. I'm not sure if you're on the page, the group page or my personal page. When it's those, it doesn't show your name, and I don't know how to get around it now. And good morning, Mary. Lovely to have seen your live stream yesterday. Thank you for sharing with us too. And we've got Kathy here this morning. Wonderful to see you as well again. I love this regulars. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Carol. Lovely. Yeah, I've got my coffee in hand. I just noticed that there. I needed that this morning. A little bit earlier start. Yay, I love summer. Do you? That's great. I don't like the hot humidity. Heat in of itself I can handle to a degree, but good morning to you too. Probably pay if you're seeing the other comments that are like this on the same page, because I've closed down my Facebook page and that to release resources. The internet looks a little bit iffy this morning, so I've needed to do that. Good morning to you too, Doug. Wonderful to see you here. Yeah, I'm not sure. So you're on that would actually be on the Roz Boundy profile, not the card reading group, I'm presuming. It can be a bit confusing, but it's not really when we suss it out. Good morning to you, Sarah. Just saw your little poster, your not macrame, what's that stuff? Yeah, you know, the bits in the tabletop seat. Mosaic. Mosaic, yes. And good morning, Carrie Ann. Wonderful to see you here as well. Right, because I am needing to be someplace very soon, my start there is at 8:30 and I still need to have brekkie and stuff. That's why I was starting earlier this morning at 7:30. Now that will be Mondays. At this point, it might be the Monday regularly. It's just that this morning's the kitchen's just opened anew after the COVID restrictions. So That's why it's my first day there. I don't know what my regular kitchen day is going to be. So it will definitely be 7:30 readings on those mornings, the 2 a week. So Thursday is definite, 7:30 morning reading, and today it might be every Monday. So just as a pre-warning. Okay, now going to the cards. Lovely, lovely, lovely cards. And as you know, I like using the Lenormands, and this is the particular deck I really like using. Now, this morning I have gone back to, well, not this, but I have gone back to the 5-card spread. I had a message from a very nice friend who pointed out she really likes this one and misses it. And it is a quick and easy one for what our day is, especially when it's a weekday. So I'll probably do it that way, have this spread for the weekdays and the heart spread for the weekends. We'll just see how it pans out, won't we? So what we've got here, it is the workspace there for those of you who are new to this layout. Workspace, home space, unexpected up the top. We have your role in that 4th position, and right in the center as the outcome or summary card, I like to call it, is that's what that one is. So that's labyrinth, birds, young man, stars, and rider. To start with, in the work position, this is where I found, oh yes, very much feels like that at the moment, because yesterday we spent some time, girlfriend and I, hi Shaz again, was working through some of what our work mode is, what our work focus is, sorry. And it was for not redefining, but honing down what we wanted to have on our websites and that type of thing. So that's where this is coming from. I think the energy is still moving towards that defining and finding that focus that we, each and everyone, really wants. It's the clarity, knowing where we're going. Well, the labyrinth comes up with, yes, we are finding our way. So please do understand that even if you get to a dead end there, it's only a matter of walking back, retracing steps and going only a little bit further in a different direction, and you end up, we do find our way to that central space and place of peace and meditation in the labyrinths. And once that time is completed there, we then have more idea of what the way out is. We don't retrace our steps on the way out. We do walk a different path, but we do get there in the end for all paths in life, because that's how it is designed. It's designed so that we do reach our destinations, wherever that focus and goal is, okay? So from moving with that in our workspace, have that focus to that central, and then finding your way, to the next goal, okay? So that's what it's indicating to us today. In our home space, we do have a bit more to do with the communication. The birds are about communication, getting together. It is 2 birds there. It takes 2 to communicate. We talk, sure, I can talk to myself easy because I was doing it for 6 years. And it's very easy to hold a conversation with me, myself, and I. It is a lot more productive and joyous when it's with somebody else. A lot of people know I do like talking at times, and I am quite able to hold my silence as well. It's knowing the when and how to, of using that wise connection of listen first, have those times of listening, and certainly take in what you need to understand before you actually put your mouth into gear and start talking. Okay, that's what I'm getting around the home space today. It is more about listening and using your wise senses to know what will be next in how you communicate. And remember too, it can be a lot to do with body language and how we present ourselves to others too, not just in the verbal, okay? But mostly, of course, the birds are probably more on that verbal sense because they do have that bird chatter. But when you look at the peacock and blue wrens and all the beautiful colours in birds, the males and whatnot, you sort of think, well, sometimes it is presentation. So keep it all in mind. It's finding that balance. Up here in the unexpected, we do have the young man. It's just younger energies in that nice, fresh. That's what I'm feeling anyway. I mean, I'm in my 3rd trimester, 60 plus. Here we've got a younger man, obviously less than that. So it's just tuning into what is our more masculine of our own selves, but also being able to accept help from someone else if it pops up unexpectedly, from the younger man, or the connections that we have today with with someone who is going to just give us a hand, or we give them a hand, or we sense that nice young the enthusiasm of what is that fresh idea or something that we might, I hadn't thought of that before. Those sorts of moments in our unexpected spaces and places. So just keep an ear out, an eye out, and awareness for that in your day-to-day as well. Here we've got the stars in our role. Where I looked right at the start when I saw this one, it was right in that center, the red section of this star. Just that shot of passion that we can bring from it, and then we find our gold. It's almost like using, what are we looking for? Is it our passion in our work? Is it just the right path we're needing to take? I mean, thank you, Mary. You did mention that I was on the right path. So it does confirm for me, specifically personally, this set of cards of what has been occurring. And my role really is to find, it's not so much the passion, it's just feeling that central, focusing right on the central. My eye did go right to the center of this. And red is my favorite color. When it comes out to everything, red is my favorite color. It's gaining that focus, seeing the twinkle, what we are focusing on, keep it to that positive. Notice what's around us so that we're not being all confused with the different pathways, but not being confused with all the different chatter that's happening, and really, really focusing and honing in on what is about and around us today, having that awareness. Especially be super, super careful. And I just got the image of crossing the roads. We look left and right, and then once we know we're safe, we cross the road, don't we? So this is where I'm thinking double check and make sure you're looking at the main issue and the main focus that you're needing to be looking to. That's why I'm feeling this card really struck for me, that looking at the red center. Red centre, Uluru, is that special for anyone, for our Australian centre? Just popped into the head as well. So, good morning to you too, Melina. And we've got Joanne just joined us from Canada too. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So as we're bringing all of those together and the outcome, it's the start of another journey. It's the start of a journey. It's number one in the card sequence. It is the messenger. What message is, we're going to get a new message. There's something that's going to be given to us in the form of a message that we're going to be able to take with us, to actually ride upon that rainbow with and take it to that next stage of what that message is being received by us. Or don't forget, it could also be that we are going to be able to deliver a message to somebody that's of importance, that's toward the next step of whatever it is that we're doing. So that's what the outcome is for this set of cards. In all that we're treading our path and chatting with others, you have your bit of brainstorming, treading our paths, even brainstorming. It doesn't mean that the work and the home life has to be separated. Good idea for lifestyle balance, but it is interconnected in my life. So it's just getting all of those, the ideas are being refined and moving onto that pathway that's going to bring that message to other people in what I do and how I live. And the stars, what is the focus? What is it that I'm moving toward? And keeping in mind that there is going to be a young, more masculine energy in my day-to-day, whether I'm accessing my own inner masculine or whether it's somebody who's going to pop into my day from outside. I suspect in a kitchen, in a public place, it's likely to be the external more than the internal for myself. But so what we are doing is moving through our lives with an awareness and a knowing, tuning into ourselves, tuning into that, learning more of ourselves, understanding, loving ourselves and being that best person that we can be. Growing us so that we can be, well, it's not more value to other people, but being more interactive and engaged with each other on this level of humanity that we've chosen to be within. So thank you so much for being here to join in this morning reading. I'll be here again tomorrow at 8 a.m. as the usual time. And if at any point of time that you need readings, I do them as offline readings, record like this. So do connect and have a look at those websites. I still do have the Hypnosis Plus with Roz, hypnosisplus.com.au. I just don't put it there because that's more for the hypnotherapy, which I'm here for the card readings because I have so much fun with it and joining with you. So thank you. Until tomorrow, blessings and namaste.